Thank you so much for coming out on a beautiful night, beautiful summer night. My name is Randy Hultgren, State Senator, and I am running for Congress here in the 14th Congressional District. The incumbent congressman is Bill Foster. I understand he's one of the people who was invited tonight, but is not here, as you can see. But it really is a privilege for me to be able to speak with you tonight, and I want to thank you all for coming and for being involved. As Greg said, it is so exciting and encouraging for me to see so many people energized and activated and realizing how important it is that we as citizens be a part of this process, that we understand the issues, that we get out and talk to our friends and neighbors and family, and that we hold our leaders accountable. It's been far too long that our government officials, people out in Washington, D.C., have not been accountable. They've seen this as their money and their fiefdom, and they've treated it that way, and it's about time that we turn that around. So that is my commitment in this. I've been involved in assisting, volunteering in many, many different campaigns, running for some myself. And I think back over the years of the times that I've voted, that I've helped other candidates, and I've never seen an election more important than November 2nd, 2010. I think maybe you agree with me that this is the most important election. Our country is absolutely at a tipping point. The debt that we have is unsustainable. Even the leadership out there, the Democratic leadership, are admitting that we cannot sustain this debt. We need to pull back from this cliff that our country is on. We need responsible leaders who are listening to us and acting for us, instead of these incredibly harmful policies that just continue day after day that they're passing. This election, quite simply, is about two things that all of us agree on. Really, every American, I believe, agrees with this, but somehow very few government officials out in Washington, D.C. this. It's about accountable government and responsible spending. It's about people who are working for us for a change rather than working for themselves, working for their friends and their families, working for their parties. It's about people who are working for us. These are fundamental principles that every American understands, but for some reason, the congressmen just don't get it. And they don't want to get it. They see this as something that they want to hold on to, their power, the money, the position that they've got, and that's got to change. They are fundamentally out of touch with us, with our families, and with our concerns. They fail to realize that the decisions that they're making out in Washington, D.C. have a real impact on us. They impact the cost of groceries, the cost of gasoline, the cost of tuition for our kids and our grandkids. It also leads to great uncertainty over our jobs, uncertainty over our futures, uncertainty over our value of our homes and our property. They are out of touch with the challenges we all are facing as Americans. And it's about time that they wake up and realize that they are causing more harm than good. Just recently, it's amazing to me that Congress failed to pass a budget. In tough times like this, my wife and I go often back to our budget and figure out, can we afford this? You know what, we'd like to take a vacation, but maybe we can't do that this year because of tough times. I know all of you are looking at your budget as well and realizing what you can do and you can't do. To me, I can't believe it, but Congress refuses to pass a budget. Our congressman, the incumbent in the 14th Congressional District, did nothing to push a budget forward this year. How can we hold them accountable when they refused a budget? For the first time in 36 years, Congress failed to pass a budget. That's unacceptable. They need to pay a price for that. We've all sacrificed, set priorities, made decisions about how we're going to live, following the rules, and yet Congress refuses to do that. They just don't get it. They're unwilling to recognize that they're responsible to us. They need to be accountable to us, and the decisions that they're making out there are destroying jobs. Until we fix the problem of responsible spending and accountable government, we will not see real economic turnaround here. Because there's so much uncertainty out there, the job creators, the innovators, the entrepreneurs are afraid. It's no longer what's government going to do for me, it's what's government going to do to me. And that is really unfortunate. That has to change immediately. The level of disrespect that we're getting out of Washington, D.C. right now is unacceptable. It needs to change. I'm committed to changing that. I can promise you that I will respect you enough to listen to you, to meet with you, to hear you out. Even if we disagree on items, I will always give you enough respect to listen and be responsive to you. So we're gonna, again, I thank you for this opportunity to be able to talk and to answer questions that you have. This is an important election. I ask you to stay involved. Let's hold our elected leaders responsible. Let's make sure that they're listening to us. It's about time that we have someone fighting for us for a change out there, and that's my commitment to you. Again, my name is Randy Hultgren.